know, but you are the diehard supporters that are going to help get Abdul elected in District 12, and we're going to turn 12 red. Yes. Make D12 great again. So first I want to introduce our sponsor, Jim Thompson. Come up and say a few words.
Thank you, Vivian.
And thank him for this wonderful facility.
Well, you're welcome. Thank you. So thank you all for coming tonight. I really appreciate that. And I will tell you, I don't know most of you because I've never done anything political in my life. I am that guy you read about in the paper who says, I never did anything political. And candidly, I didn't think I needed to be honest with you. I was a political science major in college. I was always fascinated by the process, but I never really got involved in anything that was actually political. But I think probably what most of us in this room have started to observe over the last 5-10 years is something's just not right in the country. And for those of us who really care about our country, it's very disturbing. Things that 15, 20, I know I'm dating myself a little bit, even 5 years ago would have been unthinkable are now the norm. And it's getting worse. And so I think about politics, I think about what I care about. I'm a big local government guy, so it's probably interesting even for me to think that I'm advocating for, voting for Congress. I think most problems should be solved locally. But what I think we've all observed is what happens in Washington has a direct impact on what happens in our state, in our county, and our city. And so I got to know Abdul a few months ago. There's some folks who kind of pulled me into this web. One of them is right there, Dave Merrill. One of them is right there, Stacey McGinn. And so I got to know Abdul several months ago, and let me tell you why I'm an Abdul fan. First of all, he is a common sense conservative. Abdul is focused on the things that matter in our district, and I live in this district. Crime, safety, education, practical economic policies. Common sense things that people in this district care about. The second reason is he is not afraid to take on the challenge. Again, I live in this district. Conservative principles are not popular in every corner of this district, and he is not afraid to have that conversation. And the third thing, he is a fighter. I have yet to invite Abdul to a conversation with anyone he does not want to have. And so I want to thank you all for coming. You're going to hear more about what Abdul is doing, but I also want to take a minute here. It is my privilege to introduce Jason Simmons, who is Executive Director of North Carolina Republican Party. So Jason, thanks very much.
Thank you, sir. And as of last night, now the chair of your North Carolina Republican Party. I'm here for two reasons. One, because of Abdul. Two, because of each and every one of you and the investment you made last night to make it happen for myself to become elected as the chair. So thank you to Mecklenburg, thank you to Charlotte, thank you to my friends here. Abdul, guys, this is an excellent individual, an excellent leader, an excellent fighter. Abdul is the man for the job right here in the 12th, making sure to get the message out, to make sure we're organizing, we're fighting, we're competing. There is not anything that he's gonna do that's gonna leave anything out on the streets. He is going to make sure that he is pushing and pushing and pushing. I have seen Abdul as a leader in our party, as a leader of our conservative voice, as a leader of men and women across our great state. He is a tremendous individual, and I consider him a friend. And so when Abdul asked on Monday, he said, Jason, I'd love for you to be my vet. I said, Abdul, if the vote goes the right way, I'll make my first event right here. I've appreciated Abdul. I've appreciated everything that he's given and still to give. He has a lot to give. He has a tremendous ability to make sure that our message of conservative principles, common sense conservative principles, is effectively communicated. We have too many that love to talk, they love to do, but you have very few that are able to do both. And Abdul is the man for that. Thank you, Abdul.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you.